Hey guys, so I want to talk about how you can get and how to get better every day, or at least in a consistent way. This doesn't have to be necessarily every day, but it has to be month by month. You're getting better or you're getting somewhere. You are figuring stuff out. And in this episode or video, whatever you want to call it, I'll just share my experience and yeah, just try and teach you some things. Maybe you can just put your ego aside or let some ideas flow into you. Maybe you can put some in practice, or at least it gives you some confirmation that you are going into the right direction and you're doing things that are not so different from most of us. If I experience a lot of things that you experience, then it should be a confirmation that, yeah, we are humans and we do go through things that we think only we go through. So I hope that makes sense because, uh, yeah, the story is basically over the years since I was like, what, 15, 14, I started reading personal development. And the one thing that I learned throughout those years and throughout the whole period of my personal development is that it's it's not really a constant. It's just I'll try to just put up a video here. I'm not sure if I'll do it, but if you see this video, it's kind of like there are multiple barriers, like the sound barrier you gonna pass if you go to higher than a certain speed. It's the same thing. It feels like you just go through barriers, and the whole thing you go through is like bigger and bigger and just wilder. That's how it feels when you go into this process of personal development. You feel motivated to become better. You feel motivated to be an amazing person, to just get very in, like get in shape, get very disciplined, um, very smart, like learn a lot of things, or just a go getter, a person that just does what 80 or 90% of the people don't do. But you're gonna see, or maybe you've seen, that this is not a constant. In vacuum of space, of time, this doesn't work linear. It's always like this. It's like it kind of goes like up, and then it's like shit for a while, and then it goes up, and then it's like shit for a while. But look, this is like a difference. You were shit here, but then you're high here, but you are shit here. So it's like you still make progress if you look at the points where you are. Like this is the line, and then this is the line. So here's the point, and here's the point. So you're still making progress, but it's not like this. It's like this, like a stair, instead of going up on a, yeah, on a pyramid. So yeah, there are a lot of things you'll go to transcend and you'll realize, but if there is one thing that I've learned is that you have to keep going no matter how weird and how much your mind changes, how good you become, how bad you go. You just have to keep focusing on the growth, on getting better. That's gonna lead you to creating more of the life and more of the person you want to become. Because when we are young and when we are at the beginning of things, we we see the world different, we go through things different. So when you just stop wiggling, stop urging yourself that you need to become a millionaire, you need to quit your job, you need to do all these things that it's gonna get you out of feeling shit. You have to learn to shut the fuck up, sit down, go through a lot of shit, and learn that is not the reason you feel like shit or the reason you are the way you are. I went through a lot of shit, and if those people who know me very well, aka my brothers, watch this video, they know what I mean. They were there. Maybe I experienced more shit because I was more aware of the shit, but they still understand it. I know shit is the thing that back in a time where just normal, like in Romania in 2000s, even back like 1990s, 80s, when people went to cultivate in their garden, most of them had cows, had animals, and those animals, they lived in a barn. Stay with me. They lived in a barn, and people throw hay on the ground so the cattle and pigs and whatever sheep, they can stay in like a decent um, environment, and so they can clean it better from the shit they leave on the floor. So every day people clean the floor and then throw new hay on the ground. Maybe every 2 3 days, I'm not sure. They still do this, but they used to do it more often then, in those periods. But what I'm trying to say is they collected that shit in a big pile, right? And when spring came along and they had to cultivate a lot of things, they had to cultivate potatoes and just a lot of vegetables. They took that shit and they spread it throughout the whole garden. And guess what? That was very nutritious for the vegetables. That gave a lot of growth to those vegetables. It was like a natural booster. But see, they used shit to grow, to get to become better, to live better, to improve the quality of the vegetables. I know this may sound fucked up or whatever, but this is a normal practice, and it's not bad if you think about it. It's like, I'm looking for the word, I don't know the word in English. I'll try to put it on the screen, but it's just normal fertilizer. Yeah, I think that's the word. Just a natural fertilizer. I said that wrong, but it doesn't matter. You caught the point. You got to use the shit in your life to go and stay there and collect the good from the shit. Stay in that shit job and learn how to fucking deal with it. Stay in that shit place and learn how to save, learn how to get better, learn what the fuck you're doing bad that keeps you there. Like, actually learn, use your brain, ask questions. This is how you get better. You have to you have to create a difference. And if you think that just trying to read a book or trying to build a website or whatever you're trying to do is gonna solve is not. You first need to fix the mindset and then get your skills together and then learn how to go to use all this together. I'm still not there, but I'm at the beginning stage of learning how to use this shit while I build my skills, my social skills, my skills of understanding myself. And it's still frustrating sometimes, but it's comforting that I know if I keep on this, many things will change in my life in positive and to the outcomes that I kind of know I want. I say kind of know because, yeah, we don't really know how it's gonna feel. We don't really know how things are gonna go, whether it's good or bad. But we know that we want to try and go to the other side, um, because we want to take more responsibility. We want to control more our lives. So no shit people that are dumber than us do, but there are more reasons. And those reasons are just because we want to progress. And this is the whole point. But remember, when you get to a level, let's say your dream is to build businesses, you want to build a city, whatever you want to build, you're gonna get there, right? You're gonna have all those money, all that business. But think about it, like truly, 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 just sit for fucking 5 minutes and think how hard is it gonna be to run this shit. You're gonna have a lot of stress. You're gonna have a lot of people to deal with, a lot of things to think about, a lot of things to manage, a lot of things that need to be taken care of and fixed and put on point and taught. It's just a lot, and a lot of things take time to actually get through. You're gonna have to sit through a lot of meetings, take uh, decisions, and really learn how to manage shit. Even though you have like people that can advise you and you get better over time, it's still stressful. It's gonna take time. It's gonna just be on your mind and rumbling and give you a lot of stress. So you have to become good at the stressful situations in this shit job you are in. Because guess what? These are skills you're gonna acquire and mostly keep for your life. And the better you get them here in this present, the more it's gonna stick here, and the faster are the chances for you to get to that uh, dream life of you building and running businesses or even making a lot of money to a certain point where you say no. That doesn't really work because we are we are made to work, and you're gonna see if you spend enough time in a field you just won't like to quit. Even though you quit and you feel good, oh, you finally got away from that shit people, after a while you're gonna feel like, oh, I did kind of enjoy those parts, and oh, I still have that energy to build stuff. So see, things are not what they seem. You got through you got to go through the motion and through the experience. It's just a lot to unpack, but I went through a lot of these things. I'm still not there, but I do know that this experience changed the way I look at things, the way I do things, and the way I plan my life. Um, so yeah, just do yourself a favor, shut the fuck up, slow down, analyze, like really use your brain, ask questions. You're fucking smart and you know a lot of things already, and you know what you should be doing, but you have to kind of say no to distractions and go to the path you you started with, which is personal development and continuous growth. And it doesn't matter how you do it, if you keep reading books, or if you ask questions, or if you go through experiences that help you grow your skills, your communication skills, your social skills. Like, keep growing, because if you think that one thing is just separate and doesn't involve everything around your life, it's not true. Like, when you develop social skills, it's like a whole circle that goes in everywhere you go. So just just try, just go in that process. I'm telling you, it's hard, but it's gonna actually be the thing you need to do. And yeah, you gotta accept it. Okay, you're amazing. Keep on it.